children, let me ask you a question today. Have you ever achieved something really big and felt very proud of yourself? Well, if you did, you must have given yourself a pat at the back. You must do that whenever you feel proud of yourself for doing something really big. You must congratulate yourself. In today's story, we are going to meet a character who achieved something really big for himself, and he was also very proud. But let's see what his pride made him do. Today, I am going to take you to a country called Australia. Now, why Australia? Because in today's story, we have a special kind of a bird known as the lyrebird. Now, this lyrebird is very good at imitating the sounds of other animals. She can imitate the sounds of a koala who's squeaking, even the sweet songs of a magpie. And when she is not imitating other animals, the lyrebird has a beautiful voice of her own, and she spends her entire day singing sweet songs. Now, this lyrebird would sit by the river banks every single morning and sing her songs all day long, and then she would fly away back to her home. One fine morning, the lyrebird, like every other morning, was singing her sweet song sitting by the river banks. Just then, she saw some ripples in the water, and out came a very strange-looking tiny creature who jumped and sat on a lily pad. The lyrebird looked at the little creature and she said, "Hello there! Who are you? My name is Lyrebird." But the little creature did not say anything. "Well, I guess you don't speak, do you?" And so the little creature just nodded his head. "So I take you understand me, but you cannot speak, is it?" And the little creature nodded again. The lyrebird looked at the little creature and his big bulging eyes that looked longingly at the lyrebird. She sat there, sang for a little while, and all the while the little green creature kept staring at the lyrebird. The lyrebird felt very sorry. She looked at the little creature and she said, "Would you like to learn how to sing?" And the little creature's eyes lit up, and he nodded his head rather vigorously. And so that's when the lyrebird took it upon herself to teach the little green creature, who was the frog, to sing. And so she said, "Repeat after me. La." The frog opened his mouth. La. Not like that. Open your mouth a little more. La. La. All right, that's enough for today. We'll continue this tomorrow. And for the next few days, the lyrebird kept going to the same river bank every single day, and the frog religiously came out of the water at the same time to learn how to sing from the lyrebird. And in a few days, the frog started to sing much better than he did. And when the lyrebird was happy enough with the frog singing, she decided that it was time that the frog could have a performance of his own. So the lyrebird very proudly went all over the forest to tell all her friends to come over to listen to his special friend singing. And all the animals were very excited because they had heard lyrebird before and they were very fond of her voice. So they all excitedly gathered around the river bank, and the lyrebird sat there. Just when they thought the lyrebird was going to start singing, out came the frog. They all looked at the frog and they were shocked. And they looked at the lyrebird and they said, "We didn't think that the frog was the special performance that you were going to bring us for. We thought it was you." The lyre bird kept quiet, and just then the frog began his singing. La, 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 la. And once the frog had stopped singing, all the animals sitting over there were sitting with their mouths hanging wide open in amazement. They were surprised. They had never thought that the frog could sing so well. And so they all went up to the frog and they congratulated him for the beautiful voice that he had. They all said, "You are extraordinary, frog. Your voice is the most beautiful. Is there any sound that you cannot make?" And the lyre bird sat there looking at the frog, feeling quite pleased with herself that the pupil had done so well. The frog sat there and he felt very proud of himself. Once all the animals had left, the lyre bird looked at the frog and she said, "You did so well, frog. I'm so proud of you. You were very good." To that, the frog said, "Good? I wasn't good. I was very, very good. I was sublime. I was extraordinary. Did you not hear what the animals said?" The lyre bird was shocked to hear that. She looked at the frog and she said, "I know you're very good, frog, but be a little more humble about it. It's not nice to be so proud." The frog looked at the lyre bird and he said, "Proud? I have a beautiful voice, you see. I'm sure even the moon would tumble down upon earth to hear me sing more clearly." The lyre bird was shocked. She looked at the frog and she said, "I know you're good, but I'm very sure the moon will not come down." "Watch me." And then the frog started singing. La, 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 la. And just like that, the frog sang for many, many days. One day the lyre bird came. She looked at the frog singing and she looked at the moon. And she told the frog, "Frog, it doesn't look like the moon has budged. You are just wasting your time. I think you need to give up, frog." "Oh no, I'm not going to give up. You will see, I'm right. I'm so good that the moon will come down to earth. I'll make sure that the moon does." The lyre bird had tried her best, but the frog just would not listen. And so, when the lyre bird came to tell the frog one day again, the frog did not give up. Instead, he sang even more louder than he always did. La, la, la. And it went on for a few days. And one day, when the frog was frustrated, he had almost given up. The moon was just not coming down. He puffed out his chest and he sang the loudest that he could. La. And then when he opened his mouth, he couldn't hear himself. Nothing came out. The frog seemed to have lost his voice. With all that singing, his voice had given way. And he couldn't sing any longer. And this time, when he opened his mouth, all he could manage was ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. And my friends, that's how the frog got its croak. So, you saw how this frog was so hung up in proving his point by getting the moon to come down on earth that he did not even once thank the lyre bird for teaching him not just to sing but to speak. Remember, he couldn't even speak before that. So children, always remember that whenever you achieve something big, always be thankful, be grateful, be gracious, and thank the person who's taught you or who's helped you to achieve that. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to be back very soon with a new story. Bye bye.